One of the things we've not done on this podcast yet is have somebody with lived experience within the system. We've interviewed our bio kid, one of our bio kids, about what it's like to be on the outside of the system and have kiddos come in. We've talked to foster parents. We've talked to kinship parents. We've talked to adoptive parents, but we haven't talked to anybody that's actually got lived experience within the system. And you, Rebecca, do. Tell us a little bit, just kind of what's some of that history that you're okay with sharing.
I went into the foster care system back in about 1996. So it's a different world nowadays. But I came from a family of 5 children. My mother was a single mother, and we all had separate fathers. So we were like half siblings. And my mother just was trying to do the best she could, but didn't have a lot of support, and she needed some extra help and some extra guidance. So we were placed into foster homes. Unfortunately, back then, it really wasn't a priority for like trying to keep siblings together. And so it was just kind of like, blah, who's available? And so we did all get split, which was unfortunate. We had a lot of visits throughout while the case was open, so we were able to maintain the relationship throughout. And I was very blessed to be placed in honestly, if they were giving out awards, it'd be the best foster home ever. I mean, in my opinion, in my eyes.
Next to y'all's after you.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't know. My mother and father who adopted me had fostered for many years prior to having me in placement. There were foster children in and out of the home while I was in foster care. It was just a very loving, supporting home. A lot of that had to do, though, with that they had a lot of support themselves. So I'm originally from Marble Falls, Texas. It's a hill country. It's a lot bigger now. Back then it was a little bit smaller, a little more tight-knit. And so the church that we attended was very supportive to my family, to me, even the schools. It was just it was a beautiful thing to see back then, now that I look back, and kind of what I see now. But I would have to say that the support that my family had and that I had a CASA as well, a court-appointed special advocate, and her name was Judy. I don't remember anybody else on the case but Judy, and she made a big impact on my life. So it was just all those different entities really matter. Different people that come in and just support the families and the children while they're going through that. I truly believe that my family's faith as a whole, and then just that support, is developed who I am today. And that's something that I wanted to mirror whenever my husband and I had discussed fostering. But while I was in foster care, it was that support that really got me through it. And then, of course, my case ended in my mother just not being able to successfully correct the reason for removal, and it just being in our best interest to be adopted out. And so I was young at the time. I didn't maintain contact. And unfortunately, I did lose contact with my siblings. So that was a little rough there in the beginning. But I was adopted into a family that had tons of children. So it's kind of just that shift. It was a natural shift. And like the rest is history.